Namo Buddhassa, Vandami Bhante. Welcome everyone to our weekly Desna on learning and practice of Visuddhimagga. Today, lecture number 82, and Bhante will continue to guide us on Catudhātuvavatthānabhāvanā, that is four elements meditation. Bhante's unique approach, meticulously examining the Visuddhimagga text and drawing insightful cross-references from the Desna Pali, has proven to be a truly transformative learning experience for all of us. Bhante, on behalf of all the participants, I request with my folded hands, please having compassion on us, give us Dhamma Desana.
Samma sambuddhassa namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. May Tripajam bless you all. Namo Buddhassa. This is Visuddhimagga, as Dr. Sital mentioned, it is the lecture number 82, and we are in the Samadhi Khandana, or the concentration aggregate. In this concentration aggregate, we now came into the last meditation subject, that is the four-element meditation. Or Catudhātuvavatthāna meditation. Catudhātuvavatthānabhāvanā. Bhavana means, the development. So, development of the four-element meditation subject. This is the meaning. Last day we started this, and I explained what is in detail according to the Mahahattipadopama Sutta. I explained what are the 12 characteristics of all four elements. For example, Pathavi element has hardness, roughness, heaviness, smoothness, softness, and lightness. 6 features for the Pathavi element. You must find out these 6 features of all of the body. And then the other one is Apo Dhatu, or the water element. So in this element, you have 2 characteristics, flowing and cohesion. The next one is fire element. You have 2 characteristics, cold and heat. Heat means, we can say, maturing also, because if your body is heat, then it causes maturing in the Rupa Kalapa. Then you have another element, great element, 4 great element. Out of the 4 great element, the last one is the air element or the wind element. That has also 2 characteristics, pushing and supporting. So altogether, Pathavi element 6 characteristics, Apo element 2 characteristics, and Tejo element 2 characteristics, Vayu element 2 characteristics. Altogether, you have 12 characteristics. Using 12 characteristics, and all are the Paramattha Satya, or we can say that is the ultimate truth. You take the object as ultimate element, or the ultimate materiality. So if you take the ultimate materiality or mentality, you cannot attain up to the jhana concentration. Your maximum concentration will be Upachara Samadhi, or the access concentration only, because of that reason. 2 reasons. You must follow 12 characteristics, and then those are deep characteristics, as well as those are the ultimate materiality. only Sammuti Dhamma, or we can say that is the conventional truth using, you can attain to the jhana concentration. So this meditation, you are impossible to attain jhana concentration. Now the description of how to develop comes next, number 208. So you can see number 208 here. Bhavana naye panita tikka panyasa bhikkhuno kesa patavidhatu loma patavidhatu ti evam vittarato dhatu pariggaho papanchato upattati. And now, in this sasana, you have two meditators. The first one is the Tikka Panya or fast learner. And the other one is the slow learners or not over a fast learner, slow learner. This Mahatma has given, so therefore, in the first description to the fast learner, he is the Tikka Panya. That means whenever meditation subject given to the fast learner by Buddha or another Arahant or meditation teacher, then usually he needs brief method. And the slow learner or not too fast learner, he needs a detailed method. Keep in mind, this is the basis in this meditation. How you gonna classify this fast learner and through a slow learner. Okay, bhavana naye panita tikka panyasa bhikkhuno. So bhavana naye meaning the development of meditation subject. Tikka panyasa bhikkhuno to the fast learner or the bhikkhu who is a fast learner. Kesa patavidhatu loma patavidhatu ti evam vittarato dhatu pariggaho papanchato upattati. Papancha mean, papancha mean what are the papancha? Papancha mean hindrances, or we can say obstacles. So when this fast learner start the meditation subject of four-element meditation in this way, head here is the earth element, and body hair is the earth element, and then your teeth is the earth element, like that, right? Head hair, body hair, teeth, and then nails, skin, like early five group of body. If you not only five group of body, you have 20 body parts where you have Patavi element or the earth element predominant. So if he goes on like that, then his meditation subject, he manifests all the dhatu pariggaho vittarto dhatu. That is the detailed method, because you need to go on 42 parts, 32 parts, and then you have Vayo 6 parts, and then Tejo 4 parts, or all together you have 42 parts. If you go in this way as a Tikka Panya or this fast learner, then you feel some obstacles to the meditation and your meditation subject will not progress. So because of that reason, it says in this way, as regards the meditation method of development to a bhikkhu who is a fast learner is going to discern five elements in detail in this way, like the head hairs are the earth element and the body hairs are the earth element and the like. Then there manifest obstacles, papanch, obstacle or hindrances, or we can say impediments. He feels impediments. Young Taddalakana, then what is the good method for him? Yang tadda lakkanang ayang patavi dhatu, yang abandana lakkanang ayang apo dhatu, yang paripachana lakkanang ayang tejo dhatu, yang vikkambana lakkanang ayang vayo dhatu ti evang manasi karoto panasa kammattanam pakatang hoti. Now to such kind of meditator who is a fast learner now, and but to him who is contemplating in this way, then the meditation subject becomes very obvious. In what way? If he gives attention to it in this way, whatever is rough characteristic, yang tadda lakkana ayang patavidatu. Whatever is rough characteristic is the earth element. Like, and then earth element, but only not only it's tadda lakkana here, then the other five characteristic also implicitly included. Hardness, not only hard, tadda mean the hardness, and then you must find out what is the heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness, every kind of characteristic you must discern. This has been given in only one feature or one characteristic, but you need to find out all the or discern, or you need to seek on your body all six features of the earth element. And yang abandana lakkanam, abandana means the cohesion. So whatever has characteristic of cohesion, uh, ayang apo dhatu is the water element. So like that. But whenever then whatever it is flowing, implicitly included. So I explained before also. Then yang paripachana lakkanam, paripachana means maturing, or we can say ripening, maturing, ripening, and like that. That is the ripening, maturing mean heat. If your body is in heat, that causes ripening and maturing. So that means here maturing mean like heat. Then your cold is implicitly included. You must know that thing. And then because of that reason, it says yang paripachana lakkanam ayam tejo dhatu. Whatever has characteristic of maturing is the fire element. Like, and yang vithambana lakkanam ayam vayo dhatu ti. Now, whatever has the characteristic of distension, or we can say that is the pushing feature. Vithambana means pushing. Whatever the characteristic, whatever has characteristic in characteristic of pushing or distension, or we can say, kind of ayang vayo dhatuti. That is the wind element or air element. Evan manasi karoto panasa kammattanam pakatang hoti. Then the then his meditation, to him the meditation subject becomes very, very clear, pretty evident to him. So this is to the tikka panya. Tikka panya he must practice in this way. Nati tikka panyasa pana evang manasi karoto andhakaravang avibhutang hoti. But however, to the other meditator who now na atitikka panyasa, na plus atitikka panyasa. The atitikka panya mean that is the fast learner, and na atitikka panya mean who is not our fast learner. That means slow learner. To the slow learner, therefore, pana evam manasikaroto. If he practice in this way, contemplating, or if he reviewing the element like that, andhakarang avibhutang hoti. Andhakara means obscure. Avibhutang means unevident. So to him, this four element meditation subject becomes obscure and unevident. Purimanayena vittarato manasi karon tassa pakatang hoti. But if he practice in this way, if he give attention to the element in this way, like Kesa Patavidhatu, Loma Patavidhatu, Naka Patavidhatu, Danta Patavidhatu, and Tacho Patavidhatu, like that means head hair is a earth element, body hair is a earth element, and teeth are earth element, and nails are earth element, skin is earth element, like that. If he practice in this way, that is the detailed method, because in this way you want to go to the 42 parts of the body, or initially 32 parts of the body, and then you need to expand it up to the 42 parts of the body. When he, because he has no he is the slow learner, so to the slow learner this is the method. So then only his meditation subject become very obvious. So Kathang, what is the to the slow learner, how when he practice according to the detailed method, how his meditation subject become obvious. Yatha dvisu bhikkhusu, and to him it is obvious, and then to the fast learner become evident to the meditation subject in brief method. How? That is the now how then gives the answer in this way. Yatha dvisu bhikkhusu bahu peyyalang tanting sajjayantesu na tikka panyo bhikkhu sakingva dvikkantungva peyyala mukhang vittharitva tato parang ubhato koti vasena sajjayang karanto gacchati. And now suppose when two bhikkhu are gonna recite a text with many elided repetition. You know, bahu peyala mean many elided repetition. We found out in the, we can find out in the Tipitaka. Pe, right? Peyala. Its short form is pe, but here Peyala is the full term. So when two bhikkhu are gonna recite a textbook with many elided repetition, that is what's called bahu peyala, then the bhikkhu who is fast learner, he fills out in detail uh, the elided repetition once or twice. Sakingwa dikkantungwa. Saking mean once. Dikkantung mean twice. After that, tato parang, after that, ubato kotivasena sajjayang karanto gacchati. And then he goes on performing the recital with only the uh, two end parts of the elation. For example, in this way, let's say like when you go in this way, like Kesa, Loma, Naka, Danta, Tacho, Mansang, Naharu, Ati Minja, Wakang, like thing, then you can say Kesa, Loma, Peyalang, Wakang. Peyalang Wakang, like that. Or you can that is the, but he knows everything inside. So he goes to the one from that means he goes to the two end part of the text, of the text mean of the, yeah, of the whatever the text, special particular text you took at the special time to recite, then you go to the end parts only. That That is to the tikka panya. Then tatra nati tikka panyo evam vatta hoti. Then to the slow learner, thinking this way. King Sajjayo name esa otta paryahana mattan katung na deti. Evam sajjaye karyamane kada tanti paguna bhavisatiti. He thinking this way. What kind of repetition is this? He doesn't even give a chance to knock against his lip. So, otta paryahana mattang katung nadeti mean, otta mean, that is the lip. Paryahana mean knock against. So he doesn't give a chance to knock against his lip even. So what kind of meditation, what kind of recitation is this? Like he usually he think in this way. Evam sajjaya karyamane kada tanti paguna bhavisati. If the recitation is done in this way, when will he get familiar with the Pali text? Like that. So agatagatang peyalamukang vittaretvava sajjayang karoti. So he does his recitation, filling out each elation in detail as it comes. Only in the details, not skipping any kind of word or any kind of letter in the text. So tamenang itaro evamaha. Itaro mean the other one. That means the tikka panya or the fast learner think in this way or ask in this way. King sajjayo nama esa paryosanang gantung na deti. Evan sajjaye karyamane kada tanti paryosanang gamisati iti. And now the other one, he actually ahamin, he asked, he says in this way, what kind of recitation is this? He doesn't let it go to the end because he reciting without skipping anything. If the recitation is done like this, when he will finish the Pali text like he asked. Evameva tikkapanyasa kesadi vasena vittarato dhatu parigaho papanchato upattati. Along the same line, to the fast learner, discernment of all element for grand element as head hair and the body hair and the like 32 parts manifests as having impediments or obstacle or hindrances. Yang taddalakana, then what is the good way to him? Yang taddalakanang ayang patavidhatu adina nayena sankhepato manasikaro kammat manasikaroto kammathanang pakatang hoti. Now, if he practice in this way, whatever hardness character in the body, that is the earth element. So on, then this meditation subject of fire element finds very, very plain to him, very, very evident to him, pretty evident. And that means become very clear to him while practicing in this way. But to the other one, itarasa, to the other one, tatha manasikaroto andhakarang avibhutang hoti. When to the slow learner, if he practice in this way, then his meditation subject or kammathanang, his meditation subject manasika andhakarang avibhutang hoti. Andhakarang mean obscure. His meditation subject become obscure and avibhutang, unevident to him, because he need a good detail. He need detail, and then his meditation subject become very powerful. up to the upachara concentration. But if he does like that, then to him, no any kind of four element become evident. But what is the good method to him? Kesadi vasena vittarato manasi karantasa pakatam hoti. So to him, if he practice in this way, head hair is the earth element, body hair, head hairs are the earth element, body hairs are the earth element, and the teeth are the earth element, like that um, up to the mathalungam in the brain. Then his meditation subject about the four earth element out of the four element will become very very clear to his mind. That element become, that mean manifest obvious to him. So you need to know this thing. Therefore, according to your ability, then teacher will give what is the correct method to you. Tasma idang kammattanang bhavetu kamena tikka panyena tava rahogatena patisallilena sakalampi attano rupakayang avajjetva yo imasmin kaye tadda bhavo va kar bhavo va ayang patavi dhatu यो abandana bhava va drava bhava va ayam apo dhatu yo paripaachana bhava va unna bhavo dhatu yo sorry unna bhavo va ayam tejo dhatu yo vittambana bhava va samudirana bhava va ayam vayo dhatu ti evan sankitena dhatuyo parigrahitva punappunang patavi dhatu apo dhatu dhatu mattato nisatto nijjivo निसतो निजीवतो निसत्ततो निजीवतो आवज्जितब्बं मानसिकातब्बं पच्चवेक्कितब्बं. Okay, why tasevang vaya manasa nachireneva dhatu pabedava bahasana panya parigrahito sabhava dhamma rammanata appanang appatto upacharamatto samadhi uppajjati. So I will explain this. So here it says dhatu pabeda avabhasana panya. So dhatu pabeda avabhasana panya mean in front of you, your light of wisdom comes. Avabhasana mean that is the light of light. Avabhasana mean the light. So panya mean wisdom. So light of wisdom comes while practicing in this way. So I will explain in detail. Actually here, now Venerable Buddhago's Mahathera, our ancient great teacher, explains how does it practice and developed by the fast learner. That's that's I wanna tell. So it says, Tasma imam kammattanang bhavetu kama tikka panyena tava rahogatena patisallilena sakalampi attano rupakayang avajjetva yo imasmin kaye tadda bhavo va karabhavo va ayang patavidhatu. And now, how you wanna practice? The meditator who is a fast learner now wanna develop this meditation subject has gone to the lonely place with seclusion, because if you are alone and secluded, then your meditations you can focus object very clearly without getting into the hindrances. So therefore you must be you must be uh, actually very very uh, here according to the you must be alone while practicing meditation. Okay, then to the Patavi Dhatu. First of all, you must go into the Patavi Dhatu while when you go along and then secluded, then you need to focus your Patavi Dhatu or the earth element in the body. So how you wanna practice? So you as a fast learner, and you have to advert to the entire physical body from the head hair to the or from the head hair to the feet, or we can say top to the bottom usually, and discern the fire element in brief, in this way. Whatever is hard, whatever is hard and rough, karabhava, whatever, yes, tadabhava, karabhava, whatever is hard or rough is the earth element in the body. Actually, not only that, here mentioned only one feature, but rest of five feature of the earth element also you must discern in all over the body, entire body, whole body, from starting from the head hair up to the or from the head up to the feet. You must discern everything. That means here you should know and discern whatever is heavy, soft, and smooth, light. Those features are also implicitly included, and then you must discern. You must discern everything. And then again, it says how you wanna practice. Actually, I will explain later on. Then this is the way, and then yeah, how you wanna practice this tadda bhava or the hardness of the body. So you are in the as a samatayanika meditator. Uh, that meditator, he first of all enter into the whatever the jhana he got, he produced, and he enter upon to the jhana. First jhana, maybe first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana of the anapanasati meditation, or whatever the kasina meditation, or metta karuna mudita, something like that. But Buddha told to you, please go to the fourth jhana, and emerging from the fourth jhana, entering upon to the fourth jhana, and then when the light becomes very, very powerful and luminous, and then uh, very bright and brilliant, then emerge from the jhana. And then find out your Pathavi element or your earth element, hardness. First of all, you need to practice hardness. How you want to practice hardness? Wherever your body, you feel hardness. For example, you can, while closing the eye, you are sitting on the meditation seat, and sitting on the meditation seat, and then you just um, yeah you just want to discern your hardness in the body. So wherever hardness you feel, for example, if you feel hardness in the teeth, then you can clench the feet of the teeth, and then that means you just actually get uh, what now your teeth are hard. Teeth are the hard substance. So then you clench your uh, teeth and then relax it. or you just um, hard the your teeth get hard your heat by um, putting upper teeth to the lower teeth and then relax and then feel the hardness and then relax it, and then you can understand this is the hardness, and then that is the object of hardness, and then go from there, from the teeth up to the head, you must find out the hardness, and then go towards the feet, towards the feet very slowly, go to the feet very slowly, finding out your hardness. That is the way. And then whenever you are very obvious towards the hardness, then you go to the another kind of characteristic. But Buddha told to you, actually you do not want to start with the earth element only, but you can start with the easy element. Easy element is the vayu element, or your air element is the easy to find out in the body. So, but that is another kind of explanation. But to the Tikka Panya we are talking about, because of the reason hardness has been given here. So you need to practice hardness, and then as a Tikka Panya. And if you are very obvious to the hardness of the body, from the head hair to from the head to the toes or the feet, then practice hardness, then roughness. How you wanna feel the roughness? You can, uh, yeah, you can rub your hand, outer surface of the hand, maybe it rough, or you just yeah, maybe that is easy to you, roughness, or you can yeah, that is good to feel the roughness. You just closing the eye, you are meditating, and now you wanna rub your hand, right? One hand, the other hand you can rub, then you can understand that is the roughness. Understand mean you take the roughness as the object to the mind, and then find out all over the body, starting from there and go upwards to the head, and then go downwards to the feet, like that. You must practice, and if you are very satisfied towards those two characteristics, that means Patavi element, hardness and roughness, and then find out both starting from the head up to the feet, both characteristics, and then go to the heaviness. How you wanna take the object? You know, now when you bend your head, you can understand, then the heaviness comes to you. The heaviness you can understand when you bend your head, and then get the object of heaviness, and then relax the and then again, then expand the usually, then go into the usual position of the head. You bend head and then straight it, then you can understand that is the heaviness. So discern from the heaviness from there in the head, and go towards the feet, like that. Every feature you must discern. Every feature mean every characteristic. You have 12 characteristic, so now three characteristic you finish, and then go to the softness. Softness mean, yeah, you can understand softness in this way. So uh, from the tip of the tongue, you can you can touch your lower lip, inside the lower lip, and then take the smoothness. Yeah, smoothness. Take the smoothness, and that is the object, and find out smoothness everywhere of the body, starting from there, go upwards towards the head, and then go to the down towards the feet, like that. And if you are satisfied about the smoothness, then go to the softness. Softness mean, how you want to take the softness. You just wet your lip and then rub from one end to the other end of the lip. Then you can understand that is the softness. And take the object and descend up to the head and then go downwards to the feet. If you feel all the features, all the five, then from the head, from the top of the head, descend all five and comes, and you can come towards the feet, discerning, right? Discerning these five characteristics of the Patavi element or the earth element, then you must go towards the feet, and finally you can get the lightness. So how you wanna take the lightness object? You are meditating, and you can closing the eye, and you can wig your wag your one of the finger, you can you make that mean you just move upwards and downwards, your finger move upwards and downwards. Then what happened, you can understand, oh, this is lightness, right? This is lightness, not heavy now. This is the lightness, and then take the object of lightness here from here, and then go upwards towards the head, and then go downwards towards the feet. So that is the lightness. Now you are if you are very satisfied about the lightness also, then all six features of the Patavi element you can find out from the find out mean discern, uh, find out from the head up to the bottom of the feet. So then this is how Patavi element you can understand. You can understand mean you must discern by your panya, by your wisdom faculty in the meditation mind. Okay, this is the way. And then uh, yo abandana bhavo va drava bhavo va ayang apo dhatu. Again to the mm, because entire body you must scan, and then actually wanna uh, discern all the six characteristics of the Patavi element. In the same way, you need to find out by scanning from the head towards the bottom of your body. You must find out your apo dhatu, or the water element. So yo abandana bhavo va drava bhavo va ayang apo dhatu. Whatever abandana bhavo, cohesion, or the state of cohesion. Bhava means the state of cohesion, or drava bhava, flowing, oozing, or we can say trickling character. That is the ayang apo dhatu. This is the water element. So like that, you need to find out how you gonna find out this thing. That means uh, you must take the object first. How you wanna take the object in this way? In the base of the tongue, or we can say that's the base of the tongue, not in the uh, surface. That means your base of the tongue mean in between, in between your uh, where the tongue attached to the inside of the mouth, and then in between from where from that point you can yeah, in between we can say that is the in between teeth and the and the base of the tongue. Then you can just feel the saliva coming out, or saliva flowing from the cheek, saliva flowing towards the base of the tongue. So you uh, very carefully give attention towards the base of the tongue. You can understand the saliva now trickling. Saliva is oozing on the base of the tongue. So that is the abandhana, that is the drava bhava. Drava bhava means that is the flowing character. So take the flowing character from there, and then find out flowing character from head towards the feet, like that. So, and then other one is the abandhana bhava. Abandhana bhava means that is the cohesion character. So cohesion character, actually, this cohesion character sometimes to the novice meditator, um, it feels a little bit of difficulty while discerning this cohesion characteristic, because cohesion means, that is the sticky character in our body. For example, in this way you need to take the object. You just focus some body parts in the body, in the some body parts mean for example, you can focus your upper arm or somewhere. Upper arm, let's say you focus upper arm, then you must think in this way. uh, this upper arm, you have skin, and then your fat layer, and then you have um, muscles, or muscles, and then or the flesh. You have again um, a bone, like that, bone marrow, like that. You must go towards the mid center of the bone, up to the center of the bone, starting from the skin. And then you just think, if these are not stick the cohesion, if these are not get cohesion to each other, then what will happen? All are scattered, scattered, because this is the apo dhatu characteristic. So if the apo dhatu such kind of characteristic, cohesion characteristic, if you they are lack of in the body, or apo dhatu, this characteristic is now lacking in the body, then what will happen? All are scattered. Take like that the object, and then you must find out from the head hair, go towards the scalp or the head, and then go downwards to finding out, or we can say that is discerning. Go into the feet of your feet. Find out in that is also one method. Or you can understand your cohesion feature. You just if you are having some what called your uh, we can say grease in the forehead or somewhere. You just press your grease wherever you have grease in the body. You just press, and you can then release it. Then you can understand, oh, this is the abandhana, or the cohesion character. So take the object from there, and then finding out, or the discerning this cohesion character in the head, and then go towards the downwards up to the feet. Like that also you can understand, or you can take the object in this way and discern all over the body. And that is the apo dhatu. And then yo paripachana bhavava unna bhavava ayang tejo dhatu, sorry, vayo, yeah, tejo dhatu. Ayang yo paripachana bhavava unna bhavo. And then what is heat or maturing or ripening in is the fire element. You must go on this way. That is the fire element. Actually, what is the heat? Whatever heat, unha bhava, right? Unha bhava mean whatever heat. Oh, paripachana bhava. Paripachana mean ripening, maturing. So that is the fire element. So how you wanna take the fire element? Focus wherever you have heat in the body. Yeah, heat character in the body, wherever. And then focus there. For example, your armpit or whatever the place. You may have uh, yeah, heat. And then discern from there, starting from there, and go upwards towards the head, and then go downwards towards the feet, discerning. And that is the way how to take the object. And but implicitly what comes, that is the call also comes. So you go where you wanna take the cold. Maybe in you are practicing in cool place, then you may have some parts cool, and take that part, or and take the object from that part, or you can just feel in this way. While coming the in breath, you can understand that in breath is cool, and take the coolness character of the breath, in breath, and discern in the nostril, and then go upwards towards the head, and then go downwards towards the feet, discerning. The discerning is you must do the discerning. So this is the way how to take the object of fire, fire element. And then yo vittambana bhavo va samudirana bhavo va ayang vayo dhatuti. Now the other element out of the four element, this is the air element. So what is expansion or yeah, we can say that is the expansion, distension, that is the Vittambana bhava, right? Vittambana bhava means expansion, distension, or supporting. That is the, for example, why is supporting? We can say supporting also distension and expansion. So, for example, in this way, you think while a in breath coming, or in breath coming into your nostril, and then it touch the palate, and then go towards the throat, and then go towards the lungs, and your lung expand, and or your chest expand with the lungs, your chest expand. But if you do not have some supporting in the lungs, especially in the alveoli, if you do not have some supporting feature, then what will happen? This air comes out destroying your alveoli and chest wall. So because of that reason, you need support. So supporting is also a air element, feature of the air element. And samudirana bhava mean pushing. If you have pushing, air coming with the pushing character, and then because of pushing, you can understand your expansion also. And but if you do not have supporting, then what will happen? Your chest will damage, like that. That is the supporting. So how you wanna take the object? So for example, now take the expansion or the support, sorry, yeah, so pushing feature first. You need to understand the pushing. So how you understand the pushing in this way? So you give attention towards the breath, in breath, especially in breath. When air coming into the nostril, through the nostril, and then it goes towards the lungs, and then your chest expand, and focusing your chest, you just discern chest expansion. And then not only expansion, because of the pushing, your chest expand now. And now you just give attention towards the that is the expansion, and then your lung will collapse. Then collapse mean not the expand with the expansion again, your lungs now, yeah, we can say that is the um, relaxing now. Your lung relax, expand and relax. uh, while it constricting, or we can say constricting, then again pushing is the feature. Pushing, if the outer air, it doesn't push towards the center uh, of the lungs, then your expansion usually, sorry, constricting, contraction happen in this way. Take the object in this way, that is the pushing, both in the expansion and constricting. You take the object of pushing, and then find out the descent there, and then go towards the finding out, go towards the head, and then go downwards towards the feet. This is the usual way. And supporting, what is the supporting feature of the supporting? How you want to practice supporting? You just bend your back in front of bend your back front, and then feel some yeah, when you bend the back, then back mean, yeah, you are meditating straight position, and then you bend your back, and then feel the supporting, right? Or you are bending, now you bended, yeah, you bent your back, and then keep little while in such a position, and then again suddenly straight your back. Then you can understand supporting. So take the object from that place. That place means your back. That means your vertebral column. From where you understand your supporting feature, and then go towards the to the head, and then go towards the discerning, and go towards the feet. This is the way how to take the object. So all 12 characteristics you must find out in this way, or discern in this way, or define in this way. That is how to take the object. Okay, and then let's move to, yeah, maybe we wanna go to Tika also here. So because of that reason, so the meditator, now it says in this way, evan sankittena dhatuva parigraheta punapunaming again and again. If you discern in brief the for all four element in this way, punapunang patavi dhatu, apo dhatu, ti. That means from head here, sorry, from the head you must find out one point. You must find out one point in one point. You are all together, all for dhatu. You need to, all the elements you need to find out in one point, in pinpoint in the head. So evam punapuna, again and again, patavi dhatu, apo dhatu. Then if you contemplate giving attention as patavi dhatu, then you need to see, or you need to discern every six features. For example, um, initially, every six features mean hardness, roughness, heaviness, smoothness, softness, lightness. Like every six features you must find out in the pinpoint in the head, and then you must find out the cohesion and flowing feature, that is the apo dhatu. And then fire element, usually fire element has two features, coldness and heat. But heat and cold, the heat is usually present. Cold, that is unusual. Usually present the heat take the heat than the cold, because your body temperature is there anyway. In the body, your usual body temperature is there. So then take the heat. And if you are yeah. And then that is the fire element. And then that is the find out also pushing or the supporting in the head, at the particular area, pinpoint area. And you can understand the all are the dhatu, all the element. So dhatu mattato, those are the mere elements. Matta mean mere elements. And nisattato mean no, it's an, those are the elements, mere elements, and not a living being. And nijjivato mean soulless, no soul, soulless. Avejjitabang, like that. You need to Avajitaba mean you need to advert again and again. You need manasika tabang. You need to give attention again and again. Na punang avajitabang, like that, right? Punang manasika tabang. Punang pachayaki tabang, like that. Again and again, repeatedly, again and again. You need to give attention towards the one point, and then go towards the uh, feet, starting from the head, one point in the head, and then go towards the go all over the body, entire body. And go mean you pay your attention to the entire body. And then um, come to feet, discerning every four element, discerning, come to the feet. So therefore it, you should do repeatedly this thing. Tassa evam vayama manasa nachireneva dhatu pabedava basana parigahita, sorry, dhatu behedava avabhasana panya parigahito sabhava dhamma rammanatta appanang appatto upacharamatto samadhi uppajjati. Actually, now uh, um, we want before that, that means you can reach up to the upachara concentration, but I will explain how you develop up to the upachara concentration or the access concentration. Before that, let's go to mahatika, because what mahatika give the account. Okay, number 200. You need to understand Mahatika 1 Samadhi Nidesh Vanana. You just go to number 200, 308. Yeah, good. 308. Yeah, 300. But it says in the 308, you can see. Before that, mm, number 308. Yeah, Doctor, thank you. You went to number 208. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to go each and everything. Okay. Uh, I will find out. Sakalampi Attano Rupakaya. Okay, you can see one sentence starting from Tasmati. Go number 208. We don't need to go everywhere, but Tasmati. Yeah, Tasmati Yasma Tikkapanyas Sankepo Nati Tikkapanyas cha Vittaro Sappayo Tasma. That the Atakatha says Tasma. Tasma means therefore. That means what is the meaning there? You know now Tikkapanyas. Tikkapanyas means the fast learner. He the meditation the development of meditation up to the upachara concentration is the brief method. And nati tikka panyasa vittaro sapayo, the suitable method for the meditator who is not our fast learner, that is the in detail method. Yasma kammattanang anuyunjitu kamasa sila visodhanadi pubbakicchang ichchitabbang tan sabbakara sampannang hetta vuttamevati ida na amattam. Actually, if somebody want to practice this 5 element meditation, you need to protect your virtue or the sila. So therefore, sila visodhanadi pubbakicchang ichchitabbang. So you need to purify your sila or your virtue or the morality. And yasmapana vivekattayasa vivekatta chitta yasmapana vivekatta kayasa vivekatta chittassevacha bhavana ijjati na itarasa. Actually, vivekatta kayasa means if you are body. So Viveka Kaya means secluded body. Secluded body. If you are in secluded body, that means you have gone into the lonely place, and to him only Vivekatta Chitta Sevacha Bhavana Ijjati. So then the development succeed up to the Upachara concentration. Vivekatta Chitta Seva. That means if you are body wise you are secluded, then mind wise also you are secluded. That is the meaning. That means you go into the Upachara concentration in this meditation. According to this meditation only we are talking. Okay, then other all are explaining. Then let's move to the other paragraph. Next paragraph. Tatta tadda bhavoti lakkanamaha taddatta lakkanahi patavidhatu karabhavoti upattanakaram. Yeah, we don't need to go to everything here. Actually, what is this? Tadda bhava mean? Tadda bhava mean the hardness. Here, hardness is the lakkanang aha. Lakkanamaha mean lakkanang aha. That means that is the characteristic. Tadda bhava is the characteristic. Taddatta lakkanahi patavidhatu. Actually, this patavidhatu has Taddatta lakkana, the nature or the state of hardness. Karabhavoti upattana karan. What is the karabhava or the roughness? Roughness is the manifestation. So lakkana, rasa, pachupatana, padatan like thing, you know. Now the Tadabhava is the characteristic and Karabhava is the manifestation, like that. Jnanena gahe tabba karanti ato. You must actually take by your own wisdom. Wisdom, what is the character, what is the manifestation. Like that you need to take. And again, Drava Bhavo Lakkanang Apo Dhatuya Paggarana Bhavatta Abandhanang Upattana Karo. You need to know this thing. Drava Bhavo means the trickling, or we can say oozing or flowing character. Flowing is the character, Lakkanang. That is the Lakkanang Apo Dhatuya Paggarana Sabhavatta. So this water element actually has a state of flowing, paggaran, or oozing. Abandhanam upattanakaro, the cohesion, anyway, however, that is the manifestation. And unha bhavo lakkanam tejo dhatua usma sabhavatta. Unha bhavo of the tejo or the fire element, you have unha or the heat, you have heat in the tejo element. That is the lakkana, that is the characteristic of tejo, because it has a state of heat. Usma mean heat or some term. So usma sabhavatta, it has the state of term. And paripachanam upattana karo, that whatever we explained there, paripachana means the maturing or ripening, that is the upattana karo. What is that? What you call manifestation. And when you go to the Vayo Dhatu, Vittambana Lakkanam, or what is the distension or supporting is the characteristic. Vayo Dhatua Upattambana Sabhavatta, because of this Vayo Dhatu or the fire, air element, wind element, you have expansion or state of expansion. It has the nature of expansion. Samudiranam upattana karo. Samudirana means pushing. Pushing is the what is called, we can say, pushing is the manifestation to your mind. Upattana karocha nama dhatunang sakiccha karnavasena jnanasa vibhuta karo. What is this manifestation? Manifestation means, you know, that is the wisdom faculty. Your wisdom, through your wisdom faculty, or the panyindriya, or your wisdom faculty, that is the one's own character, one's own function. You can see your one's own you can see, or you can manifest, or it is manifested to your mind. This pushing, not only pushing, everything, every manifestation of each and every four element, how you manifest, but that is actually that you just see, or you just discern by your meditation mind, wisdom faculty. That is actually how evident it to your mind. That is the explanation there. Kasma panetta ubhayagahanam. Why you have now the lakkana or the characteristic also you must find out, or characteristic, or you can find out what is the manifestation. manifestation, characteristic and manifestation. Why kind of two thing? Kind of two thing, through the two thing you need to practice. Why? What is the reason? Puggala jayasa, Puggala jayasa, jayasa, Puggala jayasayato, Puggala ajhase, right? Puggala ajhase mean that is the Puggala jaya, Puggala ajhase. Ajhase mean your disposition, right? Disposition. So then Puggala, personal disposition, because of the personal disposition of each of the meditator, somebody feel it through the characteristic, somebody feel it through the luck, sorry, manifestation. That is the therefore you can understand from both of the features. You can understand from one features like that. Anyway, you need to find out what is your uh, all four element. Okay, and then we will go to now we want to find out. Okay, and then ekachassa hi dhatiyo manasi karontas ta sabhavato gahe tabbang gachanti. Okay, to one meditator, when he gives attention towards the element, ta sabhavato gahetabang gachanti. If he gives attention towards the element with the character, uh, he should go with the character. Ekacha sahi sakiccha karanato. To the another meditator, sometimes with the manifestation also, and then again it says with the function of each element. Sakiccha karanato mean function. Yo rasoti vuchati. This function is what is called in Pali language, that is the rasa. Lakkana rasa. Okay, and tatrayang yogi dhatu yo manasi karoto adito paccekang salakkanato sarasatopi parigannhati. In this meditation, the meditator, while discerning for element, adito paccekang salakkanato saratopi parigannhati. How he discern salakkanato, with the character, usually with the character. Sarasatopi mean with the character. Sarasa and salakkana mean same meaning. Salakkanato sarasatopi parigannahati. Tenaha yo imasmin kaye taddabhava va karabhava va. Again, here this peyalam. Peyalam mean, the elation. Now elided, right? Elided. That is the pay. Uh, okay. Evan sankitena dhahatyo pariggahetvati. So to the meditator who is a fast learner, now he must practice in this way. Tatta pariggahetvati. What is this pariggahetva? Oh, having discerned. What is the meaning of having discerned? Pariggahaka bhutena jnanena dhahatyo lakkanato rasato va parichijja gahetva. What is the meaning? You need to delimitate. You need to delimitate your element, because you must delimitate, because if they are not delimited, then you cannot understand. So by your meditation mind, jnanena mean by your meditation mind, you need to delimitate each of element by way of by means of characteristic or function, rasato or function. With the characteristic, you may take the manifestation also. Ayam tava sankittato bhavana nae kammatthana bhiniveso. This is the development of your for element meditation in brief. In brief. Okay, then let's go to the other thing. And actually, uh, I need to go. Okay. Okay, now evam pana dhātyo parigahetva. Okay, let's move to the other yeah. So that means actually what you want to understand here in this body, what is hard or what is rough, uh, so on discerning for element in brief to the thicker panya. That is the meaning. On discerning means having taken a delimitation as natural characteristic or function of each element by the true knowledge of the discerner. True knowledge by jnanena, parigahaka bhutena jnanena. Parigahaka bhutena jnanena mean the true knowledge of the discerner, meditator. Discerner mean, that is the meditator. Parigahaka mean discerner. Parigahaka bhuta. That means that is the that you need to understand. Okay, then let's move to the another. Evam pana dhahatyo parigahetva tika mahatika. Evam pana dhahatyo parigahetva atti imasmin kaye patavi dhatu tadda bhavo va karabhavo va apo dhatu drava bhavo va abandana bhavo va tejo unna bhavo va paripachana bhavo va वायो वित्तंबन भावो वा समुदीर्ण भावो वाति एवं लक्कनादीः सद्दिंगेव धातुयो मनसि करोन्तेन सकल सतं सकाल सतंपि काल सहस्रंपि पुनः पुनः आवज्जितब्बं मनसिका तब्बं तक्कातं वितक्कातं तक्कातब्बं. Okay, big sentence. So evan dahatyo parigahitva mean on discerning for element in this way, there is earth element in this body that has hardness or roughness in nature. Like that, you need to understand. That means you must discern heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness also. And other one is water element that has flowing or cohesion in nature. Like that, you need to find out, right? Discern. And fire element that has heat or cold, unnabhava, right? And then maturing or ripening in nature, and air element that has pushing or supporting a feature in nature. Like that you need to find out mean not just find out, you need to discern. That's the meaning. In this way, now it says in this way, while practicing in this way, Lakkanadihi Saddingeva Dhahatyo Manasu Karantona, the meditator who is practicing in this way, Kala Satampi, Kala Sahasampi, Punapunang Avaji Tabbang Manasika Tabbang. That means Kala Satam means 100 times. Kala means times. 100 times, or 100 times, and P mean not O, and 100 times, and kala sahasampi 1,000 times, right? From the head towards the feet, you need to find out, or you need to discerning. You need to discern the four element from head starting from the head, and you need to go towards the feet, maybe 100 times per minute. Puna punang. Again, say puna punang. That mean kala satampi puna punang. That mean again and again you need to go 100 times per minute, and maybe 2,200 times per minute, and then go. That is the explanation here. Kala satampi, kala sahasampi. That means 100 times, 1,000 times. So if you cannot go like that. If you practice 100 times per minute, and then 200 times per minute, you need to practice, and then 300 times per minute, and then 500 times per minute, and like that you need to go up to the 1,000. And not only that, maybe 5,000, up to 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, maybe 1 lakh uh, for 1 minute. You can 1 minute, 1 lakh, like that. Like that, you need to practice. You need to go very quickly from the head towards the feet, because every practice wise, this Mahatika explained very well. And punang punang avajitabbang, you need to add it again and again, 100 times up to 1,000 times, and then 10,000 times, 1 lakh, like that, or 100 times, 100,000 times. Manasika tabbang, give attention. And takkahatang vitakka pariyahatang katabang, you should give a loop of attention, right? Takkahatang vitakkahatang, loop of attention without breaking. You must go from head up to the feet. That is the meaning. So like that means you takkahatang vitakkahatang. Okay, that means that you should advert and give attention and give loop of some thoughts about the four element. 100 times, 1,000 times, like that, right? So if you go in this way, then to the meditator who gives attention in this way, if something is evident among characteristic, so on, that means characteristic function, manifestation, and proximate cause, like that, taking that very character or function and forgetting about the other, uh, your attention should be maintained continuously with the obvious character or obvious function, being aware that the earth element, water element, fire element, air element, like that. As I said, from the starting from the pinpoint in the head and then go towards the feet. That thing explained here. Tassevang manasikar karoto yang lakkanadi supakatang hutva upatati tadeva gahitva itarang visajjitva tena sadding patavi dhatu apo dhatu adina manasikaro pavatte tabbo. That means I explained that thing. That means you need to, whatever the obvious character or the function, you take that thing and forget about the other character. Other character mean one element. I mean, one element, for example, Patavi, if you feel, if you can understand, or if you can discern very well hardness, then forget about the other thing and go with the hardness. That is the meaning. And if you need to understand, or if you discern oozing or flowing character in the apodhatu, then the other character cohesion, sometimes you are not obvious to your mind, then go with the obvious character. That is the meaning. And in this way, you need to practice again and again, then only you it comes the avabhasana panya. Avabhasana panya, if you can see the our what call atakata, sorry, Go to the Atakatha again, wherever. Dhatu pabedava bahasana panya parigahito. Sabhava panya parigahito. Dhatu pabhava beda avabhasana panya parigahito. Upachara upachara matto samadhi upajjati. Like that, you need to take the full sentence, right? Full sentence you need to take like that. That mean what is the meaning? To the meditator, tassevang vayama manasa nachire neva. Tassevang vayama manasa mean to the meditator who gets effort in this way. The mere access concentration arises. So upachara matto samadhi upajjate. The matta mean upachara matta mean the mere access concentration with quality of mere access concentration arises without difficulty. Nachire never mean without difficulty or not long before. Not long before your concentration arises, but what is the with the concentration? Dhatu pabheda avabhasana panya paragahito. Dhatu pabheda avabhasana panya mean what is the meaning? That means the light of wisdom obtained by four elements, right? Obtained paragahito mean the avabhasana panya mean light of wisdom obtained by the dhatu pabheda, obtained by the four elements. So your light of wisdom comes in front of you with the upachara. When you come into the upachara, you know your five jhana factors are available in the you can see your five jhana factors in the heart base, and your five hindrances suppressing. That is the upachara samadhi. Five hindrances are suppressing. But sabhava dhamma rammanatta appanang appatto upachara matto samadhi upajjati. But this is sabhava dhamma. You took the natural feature, or we can say that is the ultimate materiality. You took the ultimate materiality, characteristic of the ultimate materiality. Because of that reason, appanang appato, you can't reach up to the jhana concentration. Appanang mean jhana. Can't approach up to the jhana concentration, but upachara matto samadhi upajjati. You just reach up to the mere access concentration. So that is the meaning. But somebody asked where Buddha told about the light of wisdom, like that. Here also it explained avabhasana panya. But Buddha directly told to the people or the meditator, panya loka also, avabhasana panya and panya loka are the same term. That means light of wisdom. And sometimes jnana loka, Buddha told to the many suttas, jnana loka. Jnana loka means also light of wisdom. So light of wisdom is a must. Without light of wisdom, your concentration is nothing. Actually, zero concentration. If you zero concentration if you are not having light of wisdom. So this explanation of this matter also very important. According to the Tipitaka only, he has written down here. Okay, now again we'll go into the what called Mahatika, right? Mahatika. Evam manasi karantena hi anupubbato nati sigato nati sanikato vikkepa patibahanato panyati samatikkamanato anupattana munchanato lakkanato tayocha suttantati imehi dasakarehi manasikara kosallang anutta tabba. Oh, what meant here? Evang manasikantena he mean indeed meditator who keeps giving attention in this way. So you need to go anutta tabbang. Anutta tabbang mean anu utta tabbang, right? Anu utta tabbang mean again and again he should rouse following 10 kinds of attention skill. Dasakarehi manasikara kosalang anutta tabbang. That is what is called 10 kinds of manasikara kosalam mean the skill, manasikara mean giving attention. So skills in giving attention in this 10 way. What is the 10 way? You need to anu upattatabang. You should rouse again and again, right? Again and again, according to these 10 kinds of giving attention skills. So what kind of giving attention? The first one is anupubbato. Anupubbato, you need to give attention. Anupubbato means in due order. In due order, you need to practice. In due order mean what is the order? Patavi dhatu, apo dhatu, vayo dhatu, tejo dhatu. Like that, you need to go mean you need to discern and um, move rapidly your meditation mindset towards the feet. That's the meaning. Other one is nati sighato. While practicing in this way, but here also it says kala satampi, kala sahasampi. Kala satampi mean 100 times. Kala sahasampi mean 1,000 times. Not only 1,000 times, 1,000 mean maybe up to 1 lakh, 100,000, right? 100 mean 100, 200, 300 like that per minute. You need to move your mind. So, but not too fast. Nati sighato, not too fast. It should be also in middle way. And then nati sanikato. Nati sanika mean slow, too slow, not too slow. If you go too slow, then what will happen? Here it explain next paragraph. Let's go to the next paragraph after explaining. Anupubbato mean in due order. Nati sigato mean not too fast. Nati sanikato mean not too slow. And vikepa patibahanato. Patibahana mean, that is the warding off. Warding off. Vikepa mean distraction. So warding off of distraction, you need to practice. And pannati samatikkamanato. Samatikkamana mean, like going beyond. Going beyond, that is the samatikkamana. The panyati mean the concept. Concept mean, when you, if you practice in this way, okay, it will become, so then, pannati mean the concept. Going beyond the concept. And then anupattana munchanato. Anupattana munchanato mean skipping. Or you can say that is the discarding, skipping. What is unclear? Anupattana mean, upattana mean clear. Anupattana mean unclear. What is unclear about your whatever unclear element if you have, then you just skip that and then go with the obvious thing. That is the meaning. The other one is lakkanato. Lakkanato mean discerning the characteristic. If you go with the discerning of the characteristic, you must go in this way. But initially, you may practice with the function. You may practice with the manifestation. It says in before, you may practice with manifestation and the function, but ultimately you must come into the lakkana. Lakkana means the characteristic. And tayocha suttantati. And again, you have 3 kinds of suttas. What are they? The 3 kinds of suttas are the suttas like Adhichitta Sutta. Adhichitta means Samatha Vipassana mind, what is called Buddha, Adhichitta Sutta. Actually, this Adhichitta Sutta I explained initially in this book. In this book meaning in this what called Mahasatipatthana Sutta also I explained this Adhichitta Sutta. And The other one is in the case of initial Visuddhimagga in the Kammatthana Gahana Nidesh also I explained this thing. And other one is the Anuttara Siti Bhava Sutta. Anuttara Siti Bhava Sutta means Siti Bhava means the Nibbana. So Anuttara Nibbana is the um, um, like this is the we can say that is the Anuttara mean incomparable Nibbana. The other one is the three suttas. Actually, three sutta means the other one is the Ahara Sutta. Ahara Sutta also I explained to you, but Ahara Sutta means the Ahara Sutta in the case of Ahara Sutta you have Bojjanga Kosala. Bojjanga Kosala. That means skillfulness in the seven kind of enlightenment factors. So you must practice according to those three suttas because these three suttas they give account of how you want to balance your five faculties and five powers in this what called Adichitta Sutta and Anuttara Siti Bhava Sutta. But in the Bojjanga Kosala, there it has given good account uh, how to balance your seven enlightenment factors. Okay, now he gonna explain this. Not he mean not our Mahathir Buddhagosa Mahathir, but the Tika teachers. Tat anupubbatoti. What is the anupubbato? Anupubbato mean actually I will again tell how what this meaning. This mean you should not in this way. After discerning a element, actually a element mean uh, if you are not very sure about your hardness, roughness, like thing, you can start from the air element. Air element mean you are pushing or supporting, and then after discerning air element everywhere in the body, and the meditator is now satisfied about that, then discern next element like that, right? This next element that is maybe hardness, no hardness. Uh, Hardness mean again I will tell hardness of earth element. Hardness of the earth element. If you are very sure about the pushing, then hardness of the earth element. You can use your teeth to discern this. Bite your teeth and feel how hard it, and then relax your bite and feel the hardness of the teeth and take the object from hardness from there. Clearly, systematically go towards the or move your meditation mind towards the feet. That is the way. When you take the hardness object from the teeth, then discern it throughout the body in systematically. And then when you discern the hardness throughout the body, again look for pushing. If you take the pushing first, because Buddha told to you, if you are unable to discern the other element, then other element mean other characteristic of the other elements, then take the pushing. And now take the both your hardness and pushing throughout the body, and that means alternate between pushing and hardness again and again, discerning pushing throughout the body and then hardness throughout the body, like that, right? Then of course if you are very obvious towards one character of one element, then the other character of the other element also become obvious towards your body, your mind. So repeat this process many times until you are satisfied. That is the good method. Why I'm telling again, because the Anupubato like thing, it has come according to the Tika. Then I will explain again, but again and again you need to hear this Dhamma and then want to practice systematically accordingly. And when you can discern pushing and hardness throughout the body, and then try to discern the roughness like that, roughness, maybe let's say roughness, and how to rub your tongue over the free edge of your teeth, another method, right? I told one method before, but this is also another method. Rub your tongue over the free edge of your teeth, or brush your hand over the skin of your arm. That I told again. And feel the object roughness like that. And then now try to discern all over the body in actually systematic way, as I mentioned before. And if you are unable to discern roughness, try roughness, because hardness and pushing you are okay, but then now if you are unable to discern roughness, try to discern pushing and hardness again. This is the way, right? uh, Again, and you may discern it with this method. That is that should you should understand in this way. If you discern roughness, then discern again pushing and hardness again, uh, and then again roughness separately, once at a time. Not initially, not all the element, once at a time. Again and again throughout the body you need to practicing this way. Then if you are if you satisfy discerning these three objects, then seek for heaviness of the earth element. You can start to discern heaviness by placing in this way also. Immediately, before I explain another way, now explain another object. Another object means taking the same object in another way, by placing on one hand on the top of the other hand in your lap, and feel and take the object um, in the top hand is heavy. Now actually top hand is heavy. Actually, in this way mean, now you are meditating by keeping your both hand closely, and by placing on placing one hand on the top of the other in your lap, and then feel and take the object. The top hand is heavy, because you just push your top hand like that. Also you can take. Yeah, systematically you need to go from the head up to the feet in this way. And then if you satisfy about your object of heaviness, then keep seeking pushing, hardness, roughness, and heaviness all over the body, one at a time. And then try into supporting characteristic of the air element. And then how to take the supporting, I explained there also. Bend and relax your back to forwards, and then straighten again your body, and keep it and erect. Keep it straight and erect. Straighten your body and keep it erect and straight. So the force that keeps your body straight or erect, that is the supporting. And take the object very clearly to your mind, and then try to discern there initially, and then from the head to feet. If you satisfy about supporting, then discern again and again pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, and then supporting. This is the way, right? This will work to you. And then try to discern softness of the earth element. How to discern softness of the body? Press your tongue against the inside of the lip, and then feel or take the object, and then that is the softness. And try to discern throughout the body, and then take the smoothness. Right? If you are satisfied about this, take all the character you discern up to now, and then um, one, separately, once at a time, and then go towards the feet from the head systematically. And softness, how to take the softness? Wet your lip and rub by your tongue over them from side to side, and then take the object in this way. Go systematically, discern systematically. And lightness, wag your one of finger up and down, and then take the object of lightness there, and then go from the head up the feet. And actually fire element, then it's better to take that object of fire element, then discern wherever you feel maximum heat in your body, and then that is easy to do. Actually, you can understand wherever the body parts, we the particular body part, you may feel heat, more heat. And coldness, you know how to take, feel the coldness of the breath when it enters into the nostril, like that you take. Then the flowing of apo element, flowing, actually be aware to the saliva flow from the cheek to the base of the tongue, and then take the object, and then discern systematically entire body. And cohesion, actually this cohesion, uh, your inference also, that mean actually your inference mean you think that it is possibly true, like, so that mean I explained previously also, uh, like focus some parts of the body, and then um, discern mean you just think this is the skin, and then your fat layer, like that up to the bone, and then you have many body parts like your tendon, muscles or flesh, and then the bone marrow, like that, and nerves, everything. And then this can be done by your inference. Then take the object like that, then discern from the head to the up to the toes, like that. Actually, um, that mean, yeah, in this way take the object, right? And you can actually take the cohesion in this way. The force of the gravity that keeps your body uh, stuck to the earth is also cohesion, right? And then I told again one thing, when you touch your forehead or somewhere, you can have grease, then take the grease, cohesion of the grease, that is also correct. Anyway, any another method also you can use, another method, whatever that is reasonable to find out the cohesion, then you can take this. Actually, when you discern all 12 characteristic or object, the all 12 characteristic mean all 12 objects in this particular meditation subject. And clearly, if you see clearly all over the body from head to feet, you should continue to discern this again and again in this same order. Same order mean, what is the order? Actually, I couldn't tell to you this thing. That's why I am explaining again. But when you are satisfied, you should rearrange the order. That thing I missed. That's why I again went to there. You should rearrange the order. Uh, First take the 6 characteristic of earth element, like hardness, roughness, heaviness, and softness, smoothness, lightness. Like from head to toe, you go with the order, Pathavi element or the earth element. And then water element, two object you have, flowing and cohesion. And then fire element, find out again fire element from head to toe, that has two object, heat and the cold. And then if you are satisfied, then go into the air element or wind element, two objects you have, pushing and supporting, and try to find according according to the order, according to this order. That means Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vaya, or earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, like from head to feet, again and again. Actually, as commentary says, 1,000 times, sorry, 100 times, 1,000 times, like that. And then take all three characteristic of then how many characteristic, 12 characteristic initially, and then take all three characteristic, hardness, roughness and heaviness only from the earth element. I missed that thing initially. I miss mean, I told to you take all characteristic, and then I moved to the tika, then I forgot to tell this thing. And all three characteristic of earth earth element, you please take. That means hardness, roughness, heaviness. You forget about your softness, smoothness and the lightness character of the earth element, and take this element. That means uh, usually a pinpoint in the top of the head, that is the earth element, like, right? Then discern it all over the body systematically, and consider and discern two characteristic of flowing and cohesion as water element in pinpoint area in the same as in the as you did in the case of earth element, and discern all over the body systematically. And then take the heat characteristic, only heat characteristic. You don't just forget about your cold. You just took the heat characteristic, take the heat characteristic as fire element, and discern all over the body systematically. And take two characteristic, characteristic of the pushing and uh, yeah, take two these characteristic of air element, like pushing and supporting, right? Pushing and supporting as air element. Usually pinpoint area in the in the head, and then listen systematically, as said in the commentary, 100 times, 1,000 times, like that, again and again, using 10 kinds of attention skills. That is the that we came into the 10 kinds of attention skill. Anupubbato, nati sigato, like very rapidly, very rapidly, while practicing very rapidly from head to toe. But you don't need to go too fastly. Don't go too fast, don't go too slow, like that. It explained. And then this is the explanation of, again, we can turn into the tika. This explain in the tika, then that thing also we need to explain. Tatha, tatha anupubbatoti. What is the anupubbato? Tika, ma tika. Yeah, tatha anupubbato, that mean in order. What order? In order mean Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, like you need to, the given by the Buddha in the canon. Usually Buddha gave in the canon Pathavi, Apo, Tejo, Vayo, like that is the order. In due order, that is the order. You should follow in accordance with yeah, like teachers guiding, right? Teachers guiding. You need to follow. Otherwise, this meditation subject will not be successful to you. And then nati sigato, again, then anupatipatito acharyas santike uggahita patipatito sacha desana patipatiyeva. That means that is the meaning. That means you need to follow the according to the teacher, right? Anupatipatito means in order. Acharyas santike uggahita patipatito. that means you must meet the teacher, and what the teacher told you, that is the way, because sacha desana patipati eva, because Buddha has given this in the Pali text, so that is the meaning. Evam anupubbato manasi karanto pi nati sigato manasika tabba. Nati sigato, then after that you need to practice nati sigato. Nati sigato mean not too fast. What happen if you practice too fast? Ati sigato mean too fast. Ati sigato manasikaroto hi aparaparang kammattana manasikaro nirantarang pavattati kammattanang pana abhibhutang hoti na visesang avahati. What happened to the meditator if he practice too fast? Atisigato manasikaroto he mean indeed. Atisigato manasikaroto, the meditator who practice too fast. Aparaparang kammattana manasikaro nirantarang pavattati. Then he keeps his mind only on the contemplation, as patavi apo tejo vayo, like only that apara parang mean again and again, from there up to that mean apara mean from the head up to the toes, or toes up to the head. You practice just without discerning, right? Without discerning, no discernment of element, but you just keep your mind only giving attention like patavi apo tejo vayo, no works. So that is the meaning. Then the meditation subject of four element meditation become not clear. Kammattanang pana abhibhutang hoti, not clear. It doesn't clear then. That is therefore Buddha asked to you not too fast. And na visesang avahati. Visesang means a distinction up to the upachara concentration. Na avahati. It doesn't lead. It doesn't lead to the distinction of any distinction. That here, what is the distinction? To the access concentration. In the case of Anapana, what is the distinction? The fourth jhana. In this way, you need to understand. Tasma nati sigato manasikara. Manasikatabang. Therefore, you should not give attention too fast. Yathacha nati sigato evam nati sanikatopi. What the way you practice not too fast, in the same way you must practice not too slow, not too slow. What happen if you too slow practice? If you too slow, ati sanikato manasikaroto hi kammattanang paryosanang na gacchati. You are practicing very slowly, very slowly. Then if you practice to discern in this way too slow, then you will not reach to the end of meditation. Paryosanang na gacchati, na paryosanang gacchati mean you can't reach up to the end of meditation. Visesadi gamasa paccyo no hoti. Paccyo mean the condition, or we can say that is the good factor, right? Condition or the good factor. That means विशेषादि gamasa paccyo na hoti. Visesa adigama. Visesa adigama mean actually attain, right? You must attain to the access, but it couldn't be in this way because you are very slow. That is the meaning. Ati sigang ati sanikancha maggang gachanto puriso etta niddese tabba. Here actually it should be illustrated men who walk on a road too fast and too slow. Actually, if you go in the long journey too slow, then what will happen? Then if you go too fast, what will happen? You just think. And that means both of them maybe if he is too slow, what happened? No end of a journey. If too slow, too fast, then maybe you become too tired like that. Therefore, this is the simile. And the other one, Vikepa Patibahana Toti, what is the distraction, warding off of distraction? You need to practice in this way. Vikepa Patibahana, the warding off of distraction. Kamattanang Visajitva Bahidda Pututta Ramane Chetaso Vikepo Patibahi Tabbo. That means you should be oblivious towards the various kinds of objects, another objects. You should, that means you unaware of another kind of object, but take this for element objects only. That is the meaning. Forgetting about the original object and then try to take only for elements as your objects in this meditation subject. Bahidda Vikepehi Sati Kammatthana Parihayati Paridhansati. Bahidda Vikepe Sati. Vikepe Sati means not the mindfulness, right? Bahidda Vikepe Sati means when your mindfulness moves towards outside object, forgetting about your original object, then kammatthana parihayati paridhansati. Then your meditation subject become destroyed. Parihayati mean actually falls away from the meditation subject, right? You falls away from the meditation subject. And paridhansati mean ruins your meditation subject, distracted your meditation subject. That's the meaning. There are also Eka Padika Maggagami Puriso Chetta Nidase Tabbo. Sorry, Eka Padika Maggagami Puriso mean like a man is going on a single line should be illustrated. Ekapadika Maggagami Puruso. A single line mean, when the man is going with a single line mean that is a difficult rod, right? Difficult rod like actually here we can say that is the sometimes this what called magician people, right? Magician they will go on a very tiny single line, but if they are not mindful, then they will fall. That is the meaning, right? They will fall. If you took another object outside, then that's a problem. Then panyati samatikkamanato. What is the samatikkamanato mean? Going beyond. Panyati mean the concept, going beyond of the concept. Ya ayang patavidhatu ti adika pannati. This is patavi element like thing. If you took, that is the panyati. Panyati means the concept. Tang atikamitva lakkanesu eva chittang tape tabbang. But you need to go beyond that and take the lakkana. The hardness is the patavidhatu, right? Hardness is the patavidhatu. Roughness is the patavidhatu, like that. This is patavidhatu. If you think head hair is patavidhatu, like head hair anyway patavidhatu, but you need to go towards the lakkana. Lakkana mean um, the characteristic. You should pay attention to the characteristic of the element. Okay, then Evaṁ pannattiং vijahitva kakkala lakkhanādīsu eva manasikāraṁ pavattēn tassa lakkhanaani pakata supakatāni suvibhūtāni hutva upattanti. When actually then all the characteristic vijahitva, right? Vijahitva pannattiং vijahitva evaṁ pannattiং vijahitva, so giving giving up, right? Vijayitva means giving up, pannatting, giving up the concept. So you need to practice giving up the concept here. And when meditator gives attention over the hardness and like characteristic, then all the characteristics are pretty obvious towards his mind. That is the meaning. And when he did so over and over again and again, supakatani suvibhutani hutva upattanti. And when he gives attention over and again, over again and again, his attention towards the characteristic, then the meditation mind gets actually gets towards the access concentration. That means supakatani hutva, suvibhutani hutva. That means supakatani means well obvious, pretty obvious. Suvibhuta means evident, right? More evident. Tassevan punapunang manasikara vasena chittang asevanam labati. Asevanam mean, you know, that is the asevana mean supportive pursuit. So supportive pursuit. If you practice in this way, that means you give attention towards the characteristic of each element, and then meditation mind gets a supportive pursuit. Asevanam labati, supportive pursuit. Sabbo rupakayo dhatu mattato upattati sunyo nisato nijjivo yantangvya yanta suttena aparaparang pavattamano. And now he may feel in this way. That means whole body, because of that reason, because supportive pursuit, you may have supportive pursuit. If you took the characteristic of each element, then whole body manifest as mere element only, no beings. Sunyo mean it is void, and no person. Nisatto, no person. Sunyo nisatto nijiva, no soul, and all lifeless. That is lifeless, but only the element. And it's like yantang via yanta suttena aparaparang parivattamano. Yantang mean here, you know, puppet, right? It's like a puppet that is being moved here and there by its thread. You know, in the puppet case, how puppet act. Somebody move the puppet by the threads. That is the meaning. Like that, you can understand your body by practicing this meditation. You can't see any being or any soul. You are lifeless, right? No life, but only the element are acting. Tehi, sorry, upattanti, sorry, aparaparang parivattamano. Sachepana bahiddapi manasikarang upasangharati atassa ahindanta manussa tiracchānādeyo sattākāraṁ vijahitva dhātu samuha vaseneva upattanti. When actually now you practice in your body internally. If you focus, upasangharati mean if you focus here. Upasangharati many meaning. You have upasangharati mean compare also upasangharati, because sometimes the Buddha said in the case of Mahasatipatthana Sutta, you may remember this thing in Mahasatipatthana Sutta, especially in the case of uh, this Asubha meditation, right? Asubha meditation. Buddha told to you Punachaparang Bhikkhave Bhikkhu Imameva Kayam. Sorry, Punachaparang Bhikkhave Bhikkhu Seyyatapi Passeya Sariran Sivati Kaya Chadditan Ekahamatang va Dvihamatang va Trihamatang va Udumatakang Vinilakang Vipubbaka Jatang Ayampiko Kayo Evan Dhammo. So Ayampiko Kayo Evan Dhammo Evan Bhavi Evan Anati Toti like thing. Then so Evan Upasangharati before that. So Evan Upasangharati, he compares his body with the that body with his body, or that cock with his body. That is upasang. That upasangharati is the compare. Now here upasangharati means focus, right? If you focus, that means upasangharati. Sachepana bahiddapi manasikarang upasangharati. That means if the meditator focuses his mindset, meditation mindset towards towards external, right? Externally, concentration externally, also he can discern beings like human, animal who are walking, ahindanta mean who are walking as elements, having given up their modes of being. So that is in that way he can understand. He can understand mean he only see his elements only. That means he comes up to the upachara concentration. That's the meaning here. He comes up to the upachara concentration and he cannot see anything as beings or some soul or something like that. So not only inside or internal, external also same. And tehi kariyamana kiriya dhatumayena yantena pavattamana hutva upattati. Actually, here any act of doing them mean that manusa tirachana, that mean in human being and the animal like that. No any acts of no any sorry any acts of doing them manifest as the element he can understand any act of doing of them as a element, no beings like thing. Tehi ajjohariya tehi kariyamana kiriya dhatumayena. Sorry. That thing, yeah. Tehi kariyamana kiriya dhatumayena yantena pavattamana hutva upattati. That means their act of doing something also manifest as elements only. And then ajjuhariyamanam. Ajjuhariyamanam is whatever he took as food, or while swallowing the food and drink that are taken by this animal and human, then ajjohariyamanam pana bhujanadi dhatu sanghate pakippa mano dhatu sanghato vi upattati. Dhatu sanghata means the heap of element, right? So he can understand the drink and the food that are taken by them manifest as putting on heap of element in the heap of element, right? Putting on heap of element, one heap of element to the another heap of element, like, because ahara also heap of element, and then the body is nothing heap of element. That is the meaning. Atassa tata laddha sevanam piti chittang yadi accharadda viryataya uddaccha vasenava atin nilina atilina viryataya kosajja vasenava bhavana vidin na otareya tada adichitta suttang anuttara siti bhava suttang bojjanga suttanti imesu thisu suttante suttesu agatanayena Viriya Samadhi Yojana Katabba. And now, actually, then the meditator's mind that is supported by pursuit mean Laddha, Sevanang mean meditator's mind that is supported by pursuit does not plunge in to correct mode of meditation as restlessness by excess energy, right? You can have restlessness in your meditation mindset because excess energy, or habitual laziness by low kind of energy. Then you have to work on or get supported according to the advice given by the Buddha, especially following these three suttas. What are the suttas? Adichitta Sutta, Anuttara Siti Bhava Sutta, and the Bojjanga Kosala in Ahara Sutta. And that means these two initially Chitta Sutta, that means Samatha Vipassana mindset, and Anuttara Siti Bhava Sutta means the incomparable Nibbana, right? Incomparable Nibbana. Those in those suttas, Buddha has given how to balance five powers and five faculties. And in the case of Bajjanga Kosala, Buddha has given 7 enlightenment factors. So I think these three suttas have been explained already. But if you need these three suttas, I can explain next session. Adhichitta Sutta and Atmantrusiti Bhava Sutta. This Bajjanga Kosala I have taken many times. Okay, then Anupubba Munchanato, we want to mention Anupubba Munchanato. Here, what happened? Okay, here it says in this way, Virya Samadhi Yojana mean you need to balance your virya with samadhi or the concentration, and your wisdom with the saddha or the faith, like that, right? And samadhi with samadhi with the wisdom, or the concentration with the wisdom, you need to balance. So because of that reason, it says in this way. Okay, if we go there, then you can understand. No, while practicing in this meditation, especially this taking 4 element meditation up to the upachara concentration, if you didn't balance your 5 powers. 5 powers mean, what are the 5 powers? Your saddha mean your faith or confidence or devotion towards the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, like saddha, sati, mindfulness, and then virya, effort, samadhi, concentration, and then panya, the wisdom. So those are the 5 powers. And then same faculties are also same, but the function wise it is different. And if you balance this, you can reach up to the upachara concentration of this meditation. If you balance your 7 kind of enlightenment factors, then also you can reach up to the upachara concentration. So that has given, and when you come into the upachara concentration, then your nivarana, all the hindrances coming down, or absence of your nivarana, and your jhana factors are now arousing. So then you take into your mind into the upachara concentration. So therefore it says in this in this way. Evaං pana virya samataං yojitva tasmiņ eva lakkane manasikaran pavattantas yada saddhādīni indriyāni ladda samatāni suvisadāni pavattanti. That means if your five faculties and they are very well balanced, tada asaddhyādīnaଂ durya bhavena sātisayaṃ thāma pattehi sattehi balehi ලද්දූපත්ථ ලද්ද උපත්තම්බානි විතක්කාදීනි ජානංගානි පටුතරානි හුත්වා පාතු භවಂತಿ. Then jhana factors will become very prominent to you. තේසං ඌජු පච්චනීකතාය නීවරණානි වික්කම්බිතානි ඒව honti sadding tadekatehi papadammehi. That means your all five hindrances are now suppressing. Ettavata chanena upachara samadhinang samadhigatang hoti dhatu lakkana rambanang. And then of course you reach your access concentration. What is the object of four element meditation, right? Dhatu lakkana rambana mean that is the meaning. So finally you need to understand what is anupattana munchanato. It has not mentioned here. Anupattana munchanato mean skipping of whatever unclear. What is unclear you need to skip. So you need to keep at least one characteristic. Actually, if you skip, please keep one characteristic and then take another characteristic. So you can skip everything. That's the meaning. When you discern all 12 characteristics, that means you are trying to develop calmness and concentration. You may temporarily leave it, right? Leave out this characteristic which are unclear. Not the clear one you can skip. That is the meaning. While skipping of characteristic, be careful therefore. But you can't work on 3 element, 2 element, and 1 element like that. All 4 element ultimately you must take. Otherwise, you cannot reach up to the upachara concentration. So that is the if you actually you must see all 4 characteristic, all 4 element with 12 characteristic. Then at the end, then you must reach up to the upachara concentration. So actually here it says when you discern in this way, move rapidly from head to toe systematically 100 times, 1000 times, or 100,000 times, like that. Then your body become white light, right? If you practice in this way, your body become white light, and then condense, light become condensed. Usually you can see your body become little light. That means like gray or white light. Then it become more condensed. This why initial white light is not condensed. That is very fine light. Then it become condensed like anapana ugganimita, like, and then it become transparent, right? Your body become transparent, and then when your faith and mindfulness, effort, concentration, and wisdom become well balanced, 5 powers and 5 faculties in this way, there appears vitakka, vichara, piti, sukha, ekagata, 5 jhana factors in the meditation mind. Based on that, 5 hindrances are suppressed. That's the meaning. Then your transparent body light, like a patibhaga nimitta in anapanasati meditation, that break down, right? That transform into small particles, minute particles or subatomic particles called rupa kalapa in Pali language. So you can see these rupa kalapas are always arising, always passing away, but you don't need to focus your passing away attention. Analyze this thing up to 4 elements. Each rupa kalapa you need to analyze or discern for up to the 4 elements. you need to take their natural characteristic. Then actually, if you can discern for element in each Rupa Kalapa, as earth element is this, taking hardness or roughness or heaviness as a feature, then this is the Rupa, earth element. Why you need to discern? You need to discern each Rupa Kalapa. And that is the water element, that is the fire element, that is the air element, taking their natural features. And you reach, then only you reach up to the access concentration of this meditation. Keep it in mind, that is very important. If you see the Rupa Kalapa and then that is still your concentration is preliminary, Parikamma Samadhi only. And therefore, Tika said, in this Tika said, Ettavata chanena upachara jahanam samadhi gatang hoti dhatu lakkana rammana. What is that means up to this extent meditator attains to the access concentration with the object of element for great element. So here I want to tell to you, if the this Mahatika is not available in front of us, we can't understand this meditation subject. So Tika also, sometimes I'm going Tika deeply, and sometimes if I wanna tell something in Tika's particular thing, then I will take that. And without going into the Tika, I will move towards the Attakatha. But here, this explanation in the Tika is very, very important for us. Actually, this explanation has been taken from Dhatu Vibhanga Sutta, Attakatha, and Tika. So, Dhatu Vibhanga Sutta, sometimes we move to the Dhatu Vibhanga Sutta. Maybe we want to move to Maha Rahulavada Sutta next day, maybe, right? So, we finish in Attakatha. Where Attakatha we finish. Tasma pana imang kamattanang bhavetu kamena. That means that is the upachara matto samadhi uppajjati. This is the way. This is the place where we. Oh, okay. Okay, because that thing we keep. Oh, okay. Atavapana yeimi chatunang dhatunang mean up from where we let's start in another day, because it has mentioned some sutta, that is the Mahatipadagam Sutta. Again, another important fact is there. Okay, today let's stop here. Thank you for having me. Thank you for the listeners. You listen good information again and again, right? I explain again and again because this meditation is a mandatory. So I explain again and again, and you please take every facts according to the Buddha's teaching. And we accumulated kusala. We wanna now share with the all beings in this way. Idamme punyang asavakhaya vam hotu. Idamme punyang nibbanasa paccayo hotu. Mama punyang bhagam sabbe sattanang bhajemi. Te sabbe me samang punyang bhagam labhantu. Buddha sasanang chirantithatu. Buddha sasanang chirantithatu. Buddha sasanang chirantithatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.